Straight up to cancer.
Live Friday at 8, 7 Central.
What is it?
You know, it's very strange. When you're in the middle of a crisis, you forget the world goes on around you, you know. People come, people go. Bread gets baked.
You're worried about Chris.
It's a mother thing.
Well, it's early yet. We still could run into some problems, but everything points to a steady recovery, and his body shows no sign of rejecting the heart.
I know. Thanks, darling. I know.
Well, then what is it?
I keep thinking about what the lessons are in this for me.
Lessons?
Yeah. I've certainly learned that when you pray for help, you cannot outline how it comes. I mean, it can come from the last person in the world you expect to give it. Also, it's been a pointed reminder of who's really in charge.
I thought you were supposed to be in California.
I heard what happened to Reid. Luke, I am so sorry. I can't even imagine what you must be going through right now.
No. I don't think you can.
If you don't leave out that door in 10 seconds, I'm going to call security.
All right, calm down. Okay.
Calm down! You barge in here, uninvited, threatening me, and I'm supposed to...
Now, wait a minute. I'm not here to threaten you. As a matter of fact, if you just pipe down for a minute, I will explain. I came by to apologize.
Oh, to apologize?
Well, for the way I spoke to you this morning at the Lakeview, it was unduly harsh, and I just... But I come through the door, and you're making some kind of emergency call to Dusty, telling him to go on the offensive with you against Lily, your daughter.
What I do and who I do it with and why I do it is none of your damn business.
Now, look, I'm not going to leave here until you tell me what the hell is going on with you and Lily, okay? I want the whole story, and I want it now.
You're just chock full of orders today, aren't you?
Yeah. So what does it mean?
All right. If there's no other way to get rid of you, I'll tell you. I've hurt Lily. Now, in her mind, it's much more than that. In her thinking, I've gone even further than that. I have crossed the line one too many times, and she has, in effect, essentially, disowned me.
So she has finally got the courage to stand up to you.
That is precisely my point.
What do you mean?
Lily now owns a sizable chunk of worldwide shares because of Craig Montgomery, his chicanery, his maneuvering, and all that. That power, she has the power to cause endless trouble around here, and even to oust me from the board.
So you were going to strike first and break her the same way you were planning on breaking Craig?
Makes perfect sense.
To a mercenary, perhaps? What the hell is wrong with you, woman?
Why are you two still here?
Sorry, if you would just let us explain.
You drive away my chess partner, you start yapping about that lousy nephew of mine. Well, you sure know how to ruin someone's day.
We're sorry that we interrupted your game.
Well, a lot of good that does me now.
Mr. Oliver, Lily and I, we're not interested in any past issues that you've had with your nephew.
It's none of your business anyway.
Understood.
That's not why we're here.
Well, what do you want then?
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but your nephew is dead.
Dead?
Yeah, he was killed in a car accident yesterday.
Oh, that's a damn shame.
It's more of a tragedy as far as we're concerned.
What the hell am I supposed to do about it?
Answer me, Katie.
Just try to get some sleep.
Please tell me, whose heart do I have?
It came from a very generous person.
No, that is not an answer.
You're not supposed to know right now.
What?
I mean, you don't need to know.
Katie, something just does not feel right here.
Do you want me to call John? Do you want me to page someone?
Listen to me, you know what I'm saying.
I shouldn't have come in here. You're too tired. Why don't you just get some sleep and I'll be right back,
No, Katie,
okay?
listen to me. I heard some people talking in the hallway, and some things just do not add up. So please, will you tell me the truth?
It's not the time.
Look, I made a mistake not telling you or my family how sick I was. Please, don't make that same mistake. Be honest with me. Whose heart do I have?
Reid's. You have Reid's heart.
As the World Turns is sponsored by new Pantene. Healthy makes it happen.
Does your smooth last into a second day, or does frizz make you start over? Pantene knows thick hair absorbs more moisture, so we customized a Pro V system to make smooth stay into the second day. Frizzy to smooth system. Pantene. Healthy makes it happen. The Pantene reinvention is here. Introducing the new Pantene Custom Solutions with options for your unique hair structure. Thick, fine, curly, or color to make the hair you love last and last. Put it to the test. Find your new Pantene.
Yoplai's real fruit and the goodness of dairy gives you a little slice of happy. And happiness comes in 25 delicious flavors. Explore them all. Yoplait, it is so good. The Yoplait you can't get enough of, now in a 4-pack.
Smooth skin? Not good enough. Now get baby smooth perfection with new Dream Smooth Mousse from Maybelline, New York. Some makeups leave skin rough, dry. Ours is cream whipped, so it hydrates. Skin looks flawless. Baby smooth. New Dream Smooth, only from Maybelline.
The name of the play is The Farmer's Vegetable Patch, right?
There's a full serving of vegetables in every manwich.
So you're made of vegetables, yet you're eating vegetables.
Exactly.
Every manwich has a full serving of wholesome vegetables. Manwich, meet your vegetables.
Eyes feeling overworked? Discover Visine Tired Eye Relief with Hydro Blend, only from Visine. Just one drop instantly soothes and revives tired, overworked eyes and comforts them for up to 10 hours. Visine Tired Eye Relief. Try now and save $3.
This weekend, I'm heading to Kohl's Power Shopping Sale for 4 full days of powerfully low prices. I'll save 40 to 60% on Apartment 9 and save big on all jumping beans and fine jewelry. All at Kohl's Power Shopping Sale this Thursday through Sunday. Kohl's. Expect great things.
Running short on time? No worries. With quick, easy Aussie products like 3-Minute Miracle Conditioner, there's always enough time for naturally beautiful hair. Add some root to your do.
This is the tale of Olga Ooze. Denture paste gave her the blues. Yuck! Until at last she found Seabond, a wafer that goes far beyond. Bye-bye ooze and bye-bye paste.
No ooze, no blues.
Seabond, hold happily ever after.
There's complete. And then there's most complete, like what you get from Centrum Ultra Women's, the most complete multivitamin for women. It has vitamin D, which emerging science suggests supports breast health, and calcium for bone health. Centrum Ultra Women's.
How a dream team of doctors is helping people stand up to cancer tonight.
Let's do it again. Dates all new with Jack Hanna's Animals tonight. And tomorrow, don't miss Robin Williams.
What's wrong with me? What's wrong with you, John?
You know, this is classic Lucinda Walsh. Uh-huh. When in doubt, strike out, lash out. The best defense is a good offense.
You're just oozing righteousness today.
I just feel I could make you understand.
There's no need to do that. I know you.
This is not about me.
Oh, please, come on. You come back to town, you're all revved up because you're going to do this wonderful surgery. You're going to save a life. You're Superman, and that gives you carte blanche to pass judgment on people that don't live up to the moral code that you have newly adopted.
You are more cynical now. You sound more cynical now.
Oh, that's because you've forgotten who you're dealing with. But I know you. I know the real John Dixon. Ha.
I know you too.
No, you don't. No, you don't have a clue to who I am now.
You certainly sound the same.
No, it's only to people who aren't listening carefully.
You know, when we were married, you were my wife. And I loved you. And even though our marriage did not last, I would still like to be able to think of you as a friend.
Friend? Huh? John, you are delusional.
Why are you giving me such a hard time?
John, I'm a cancer survivor. I'm in remission, vixen that I am. During that entire ordeal, not once did I hear from you.
I realize that.
So, I mean, is that any way to treat a friend? Maybe an ex-wife. A friend? If that's what you think a friend is, you're not one.
I'm sorry that this is so painful for you, but you're not alone in that department. Reid's death was devastating for an entire community.
Yeah? Where?
Oakdale, Illinois.
Never heard of it.
Mr. Oliver, right before Reid died, he designated my son durable power of attorney.
And as I said before, Luke won't be able to make a decision about Reid's remains unless he gets your permission.
So we need to know.
Why does your son get to call the shots on this?
Well, technically, you call the shots, but he's the one who's going to handle the details.
And make sure that Reid's remains are handled with dignity and respect.
And if I say no?
Then we have a problem.
Is there anything I can do? How good are you at bringing back the dead? Maybe you just need your space right now. You can do what you want, I don't care. I can hang. How do you know I would be here? I know you. This is your place. Yeah. You do know me. I knew next to nothing about Reid. Come on. No, it's true. I mean, I knew he liked junk food. I knew he loved being the boy wonder surgeon, but did I know who to call to ask if he even wanted to be cremated? No. You knew him, Luke. You had to. Why? Because if you didn't, you wouldn't have loved him. You know, it's weird. I didn't even know how I felt about him until I had told you. I guess I'm good for something, right?
I don't understand.
The heart you received was Reid's.
But how?
It's okay. Just calm down for
Wait a minute. How the hell can Reid be dead?
This is why I didn't want to say anything. We weren't supposed to. John gave us strict orders to keep you calm and not tell you anything that's going to stress you out.
Well, it's too late for that, Katie. You got to tell me everything that happened.
He was in a car accident.
A car accident? When? Where?
It doesn't matter right now.
Yes, Katie, it matters. It
Chris,
matters to me.
please try to let it go for a second.
No. Okay, so he was in his car. He was driving. And then tell me everything that happened, Katie.
He stalled at a railroad crossing. A train was coming and he couldn't get out of his car in time.
It doesn't make sense. I mean, the only railroad crossing near here is on the road to Bay City.
Chris.
Oh, wait. He died because of me.
No, he
Yes.
did not. That's not true. Don't even think like that.
He was on the way to Bay City General to talk to that surgeon to get that heart that was being held back from me, wasn't he?
Yes, but that doesn't mean you're responsible for his death.
Yes.
Reid made a really reckless decision.
Katie, he was in a hurry because of me. Because he was trying to save my life, and 'and he's the one that ends up dead. Look, he's the one that ends up dead. And 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 he's the one that He never made it to Bay City, did he?
No.
So instead of the donor heart, I end up with his.
Chris.
This just can't be happening.
Do not blame yourself for this. It's not your fault.
Yes, it is my fault.
Sometimes one taco can't handle all your favorite toppings.
Pa, ¿y si usamos tacos más grandes?
Old El Paso Super Stuffers, 33% larger shells. Feed your fiesta.
Where are people with moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis going? They're discovering the first self-injectable RA medicine you take just once a month. It's Symphony, and taken with methotrexate, it helps relieve the pain, stiffness, and swelling of RA with 1 dose a month. Visit 4symphony.com to see if you qualify for a full year of cost support. Symphony can lower your ability to fight infections, including tuberculosis. Serious and sometimes fatal events can occur, such as infections, cancer in children and adults, heart failure, nervous system disorders, liver or blood problems, and allergic reactions. Before starting Symphony, your doctor should test you for TB and assess your risk of infections, including fungal infections and hepatitis B. Ask your doctor if you've been to a region where certain fungal infections are common. Tell your doctor if you're prone to infections or develop symptoms such as fever, fatigue, cough, or sores. You should not start Symphony if you have an infection.
Ask your rheumatologist about Symphony. Just 1 dose, once a month.
New Revlon Grow Luscious Mascara helps lashes grow stronger. With a unique formula that complements my lashes' natural growth cycle. 96% saw instantly longer lashes.
This is the start of something big.
New Revlon Grow Luscious Mascara.
Mother Nature's no match for Tampax Pearl Compact. With a 40% smaller applicator, it's full-size protection, only cuter.
Resolve Stainbusters? Look at my daughter's costume. I can't let her go on stage like this.
She needs Resolve Max.
With twice the stain-fighting power, it starts to remove the stain right before your eyes.
Trust Resolve. Forget stains.
Are you suffering from frequent heartburn? Try new Zegrad OTC. It's the first 24-hour treatment with 2 active ingredients. Prescription strength medicine plus a protective ingredient so it's effectively absorbed. For 24-hour relief, try dual ingredient Zegrad OTC.
This is the way most people choose a toothbrush. With so many, it's hard to see the difference. But this is the way his dentist chooses. Fact is, more dentists use an Oral-B toothbrush than any other brush. Trust the brush more dentists use, Oral-B.
Certainly have a reason to hold a grudge.
Thank you. Actually, I'm envious of you.
You're envious of me?
I'm envious, yes, because my life isn't as tidy as yours. I can't run away and, disappear from my problems. I can't run away. I'm stuck in the neighborhood, and I have to deal with them, and that means the messes, everyone's messes, and I have to fight when the going gets rough.
I think you're making a huge mistake with your daughter.
Right, okay, you gotta go.
You are about to destroy the one thing in your life, the connection with your daughter, which could mend itself if you could just stay the hell away from her.
Well, who the hell is this Luke to my nephew anyway?
A close friend. Very close.
Luke loved Reid.
And Reid loved Luke.
Wait a minute. What's all this love stuff supposed to mean?
I think it's pretty clear, don't you?
Well, maybe to people from Oaktown or wherever the hell it is you're from, but not to me.
Well, maybe we should spell it out for you. Reid and Luke we're in love with each other.
I keep thinking of all of the things that Reid and I never got to do together.
Okay.
You can still go.
No, no, it's fine. I want to hear it. If you had a list, I mean, what would be at the top of the things you wish you'd done with Reid, but didn't?
Well, I wouldn't say it's at the top of the list, but we never went swimming here.
Really?
Yeah, not once all summer. You know what else we didn't do? We never went to a movie together.
Well, not one?
Mm-mm. Sounds weird, right? I mean, after the 1,000,001 movies that we sat through together.
You must have gone to a ball game or...
No, never got around to it.
Bowling?
No.
Tennis?
No. We never went to a museum. We never went shopping together. I don't know, we never went to farmer's market on Saturday. It's so funny that I can think of more things that I didn't do with Reid than I did do with him.
Well, whatever you did do, it must have worked.
Must have worked how?
Well, you and Reid were really close. You know, and close enough to admit how you felt about each other. You'll always have that, right?
Do you really want to know what's at the top of that list?
Yeah, all right.
Reid and I had never made love. And that sure beats not going to a movie, right?
Why hadn't you?
We were waiting.
Whose idea was that?
Mine. Luke Snyder wanting to wait. Surprise, huh?
No, I know what making love means to you.
Yeah, well, I did tell you it was an out-of-body experience.
You know, it's no secret that Reid and I had our issues.
Who didn't?
But if it wasn't for him, well, I wouldn't be able to look at you right now. Chris wouldn't even be alive.
Yeah.
So, please believe it when I say that to me, Reid was a hero. What?
Well, everybody keeps saying that.
What, the hero stuff?
Yeah, everyone's saying, oh, Reid was a hero, Reid was a hero, but I've got news. That's a lie. Reid Oliver was not a hero.
Chris, stop. Calm down.
No, I can't just calm down.
Listen to me.
Katie,
Reid
saved my life. I know. You keep saying that to me.
Because it's true.
But Reid should not be dead.
And you should be? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, because he shouldn't have never gotten the car in the first place.
It's not like you asked him to go to Bay City. It was his decision.
No, but you're missing the point. The heart that he died trying to get was never mine to have in the first place.
What's going on in here?
How long?
What?
How long would you have waited to tell me the truth?
Until the time was right.
So basically, I would have been the last to know, huh?
Son, you got to heal. That's our priority, not giving you information that will upset you.
So whose idea was it to slap Reid's heart inside my chest? Yours? Mom's? Did Tom have to pull some legal strings to make it happen? I mean, whose bright idea was it?
It was Reid's.
Looks clean, but look below the surface. Your mouth is no different. Just brushing leaves germs behind. Adding Listerine Antiseptic cleans deeper to penetrate and kill more germs. Listerine. Clean deeper, get healthier.
Over here. Put your roots in reverse with Root Touch-Up by Nice and Easy. It extends the life of your color in 10 minutes with a seamless match to any brand. Guaranteed. Roots are out of there with Root Touch-Up by Nice and Easy.
Health matters to all of us. That's why Lysol has started a mission for health with new mom programs. Lysol Healthy Habits initiatives in schools and disaster relief efforts. When you use Lysol at home, you'll know you're a part of something bigger. For healthy tips and more, visit Lysol.com/missionforhealth.
Activia's better than ever! Hey, you guys, want to try Activia's great new taste? Today is your tasty lucky day.
Sure, why not?
Isn't this the yogurt that, helps regulate your digestive system?
Ooh, I think I'll pass.
Oh, no. Trust me, it is beyond tasty. Okay. Wow. I can't believe it. I love it.
This is really good.
New best tasting Activia ever. Taste it, love it, or it's free.
Activia. Love legendary CoverGirl Lash Blast? Made your look even bolder with Smoky Shadow Blast. 6 shade duos plus a dual-ended stick. It's the smoky eye made easy. Smoky Shadow Blast plus Lash Blast from Easy Breezy Beautiful CoverGirl.
How do you turn a washer into a whole new way to custom clean and care for clothes? By turning the drum 5 different ways. The head-turning 5-motion Kenmore Elite washer. That's genius.
It can happen anywhere. That itch you can't scratch, embarrassing odor, you don't feel like yourself. Vagisil medicated wipes relieves itch, odor, even cleanses. Fast. Be the woman you want to be 100% of the time. Vagisil.
This is a strawberry Pop-Tart, but this is a warm, fresh-baked strawberry toaster strudel. See the difference? Pillsbury toaster strudel, the one kids want to eat.
3 brigade members left.
Boom, final 3.
2 crucial competitions. 1 killer show.
It's gonna be incredible.
New Big Brother live CBS tonight.
They like their cars fast.
Keep it out front.
Their martinis dry. Woo! And their cases...
Want to go into court tomorrow? Tell them to shove it. We'll do that.
Closed.
Not guilty.
Jim Belushi, Jerry O'Connell. Psst. The Defenders premieres Wednesday, September 22nd, only CBS.
If I ran a wireless company, I'd offer wireless broadband that let people surf the internet without wiping out their bank account. 3G shouldn't cost you all your Gs. If I ran a wireless company, my broadband would be broad. If you want skinny band, go find someone else.
Cricket's right there with you, changing wireless as we know it with a true rate of $40 for unlimited mobile internet access. Call, click, or come in today and get this free modem.
That's how I'd run my wireless company.
That's respect. That's Cricket.
As summer ends, winter is closing in. Are you ready?
Call 866 for Feldco.
Feldco is making this a September to remember. Save 25% on all replacement windows, siding, and doors. Plus pay no tax and no interest until 2012.
These unforgettable savings end soon. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
Next ET, Patrick Swayze, 1 year after his death, his widow today. Then Grey's Anatomy's Secret Wedding Uncovered, and In the Pool with John Hamm, exclusive shots. Next ET.
Tonight at 6:30 on CBS 2.
CSI News York season premiere on its new night, Friday, September 24th.
I mean, how could this have been Reid's idea? He was hit by a train. He was killed.
But he didn't die in the accident. He was in critical condition, and Margot had the ambulance bring him here.
He could speak for a little while, and he gave Luke power of attorney.
And then he insisted that Tom draw up the legal papers that guaranteed that you would get his heart, providing that there was a tissue match.
And there was, which is why you're here today, giving us all so much grief.
Excuse me, Dr. Hughes. I need to check his vitals.
Okay, you go ahead. We'll be outside.
sorry.
Don't apologize. You said exactly what I was thinking.
No, I'm sorry about telling Chris that he had Reid's heart.
Well, he needed to find out sooner or later.
I don't know. I was trying to keep it from him, but I felt like he just somehow deep down inside knew.
Oh, you did the right thing, Katie. Maybe now he'll see Reid as the hero we already knew he was.
I'll tell you what a hero is. A hero is somebody who shows the rest of us how to do what's right, who leads by example. And Reid was the opposite of that. Reid was an arrogant, reckless jackass. No, ask any nurse who worked with him. Ask the doctors. Hell no, you were his patient. You knew what he was like.
Where's this coming from?
Because everybody thinks that he was this genius neurosurgeon, this genius brain surgeon, but he didn't use an ounce of his brain when it mattered the most. I mean, what good is being smart when it can't help you see the difference between safety and danger? I mean, he must have seen those flashing lights at the train crossing. He must have seen them, but he thought, no, I can beat this. I can make it before those barriers go down. If he had just thought, if I wait 30 seconds, just 30 seconds for this train to pass, I can go to Bay City. I can get that heart. But all he thought was, I can do this, because he thought he could do everything because he was so damn smart. Yeah, he was so damn smart, he got himself killed. A real hero would have gone to Bay City, he would have gotten that heart for Chris, and he would come back to me alive. Hey, Luke, a real hero!
Luke!
What?
It's okay. It's okay. It's not your fault. It's okay.
You said he could have been a brilliant chess player. He was a brilliant surgeon.
Medicine was his whole life. I mean, until he got to know Luke.
Why? What happened?
Well, Luke opened him up a little, a lot. I mean, right before he...
What Lily's trying to say is not only was Reid a world-class surgeon, but he died a better man.
Was he?
Was he happy?
Yeah, at the end.
I think he was content. But in my book, that's a notch above happy.
Right before he died, Reid saw to it that a young man, a colleague of his, who needed a new heart, got Reid's.
And if you ask me, I think that's the ultimate act of generosity.
This was my nephew's idea?
Yes. In fact, he insisted on it.
How's the guy with his heart doing?
Last we heard, he's doing okay.
Reid's compassion came through in the end because Luke really did change Reid's world. He brought a whole new experience to it.
Like what?
Love. Pure and simple.
Really can work wonders when there's nothing else.
It literally saved a life. Sir, we're asking you to let our son put Reid to rest. After what he did, I think it's the right thing to do.
You really have to go now.
Reid Oliver was in love with your grandson, wasn't he?
What the hell does Reid Oliver have to do with me?
Do you know when things really counted, this arrogant, self-centered man acted out of pure compassion? Could you ever see yourself doing that?
What are you trying to say?
You are so programmed to fight, Lucinda. It seems to be the only option that you will ever consider, even when your enemy happens to be your daughter.
I've spent my entire life fighting, and you know why. Because I had to. Now, Lily, I have lost Lily. Should I lose my métier? Should I risk that as well? This is all I got left.
This is just a business. And as far as money goes, you've stashed away enough you won't even be able to spend it in your lifetime. So what further damage could Lily do to you?
She's never going to get the chance to find out.
Then why do you keep doing it? What do you get from fighting? Why do you fight?
It's the only thing that I do well.
Do you know that Reid Oliver, he did something that he couldn't do well on the last day of his life. And he will be remembered for what he gave rather than what he took away.
What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say that it is not too late for you to change the outcome of how this thing is going to work. And you can do it. You have it in you.
Are you okay?
Whenever I hear that sound there, I think of Reid. Right now, that's all I can hear.
This is what Reid wanted.
Yeah, but how am I supposed to live with that? I mean, knowing that every breath I take for the rest of my life will be because of him.
Is that so terrible? That you get to have a life?
No, that's not what I meant.
Well, that's what it sounded like, and I don't like it. You're sounding like Reid at his worst, all full of pride and ego. Oh, poor put upon Chris. I could strangle you right now.
Well, then you'd undo all of John's hard work.
This is not funny. You get a second chance at life. And if you spend one more minute feeling guilty about how you got that chance, you will not only dishonor Reid, but the amazing gift that he gave you.
Katie,
No, you owe Reid joy. Joy that you get to live, and that every little breath you take for the rest of your life will be because of him. Otherwise, you might as well be dead. So suck it up, Hughes.
Learn about a free trial offer from Abilify. If you're taking an antidepressant and still feel depressed, one option your doctor may consider is adding Abilify. Abilify treats depression in adults when added to an antidepressant. Some people had symptom improvement in as early as 1 to 2 weeks after adding Abilify. Now with the Abilify Me Plus program, your first 2 weeks of Abilify can be free. Abilify is not for everyone. Call your doctor if your depression worsens or you have unusual changes in behavior or thoughts of suicide. Antidepressants can increase these in children, teens, and young adults. Elderly dementia patients taking Abilify have an increased risk of death or stroke. Call your doctor if you have high fever, stiff muscles, and confusion to address a possible life-threatening condition. Or if you have uncontrollable muscle movements, as these could become permanent. High blood sugar has been reported with Abilify and medicines like it. In some cases, extreme high blood sugar can lead to coma or death. Other risks include decreases in white blood cells, which can be serious, dizziness upon standing, seizures, trouble swallowing, and impaired judgment or motor skills.
Adding Abilify's made a difference for me.
Visit Abilifyoffer.com for your free trial offer and ask your doctor about the risks and benefits of adding Abilify.
Did you know Go-Gurt is specially made to freeze and thaw by lunchtime? So kids can have their favorite yogurt in their lunchbox. Go-Gurt. Freeze it, thaw it, eat it up.
Hey, you're supposed to be a vegetable. There's a full serving of vegetables in every manwich.
Surprise! Every manwich has a full serving of wholesome vegetables. Manwich, meet your vegetables.
We believe keeping kids healthy can start with healthy hands. With the Lysol No-Touch Hand Soap System, healthy hands can be automatic. For healthy tips and more, visit Lysol.com/missionforhealth.
Walk into a burst of fresh fragrance when you pass by. Get motion-activated Glade Sense and Spray and release the magic.
SC Johnson, a family company.
Mr. Clean Magic Eraser Bath Scrubber?
What does she see in him?
Well, he cleans 3 times more soap scum per swipe than you.
And I bring up the shine, too. Ding.
What was that?
That was the noise a shine makes.
Remove 3 times more soap scum per swipe with the new Mr. Clean Magic Eraser Bath Scrubber.
My name is Vanetta, and I suffer from allergies.
We asked Zyrtec users what they love about their allergy relief and what it lets them do.
The thing I love most about Zyrtec is that it allows me to be outside.
We bet you'll love Zyrtec too, or it's free.
It is countdown to marshmallow time.
Legendary football coach Jimmy Johnson joins the tribe.
I'm Survivor's biggest fan on TV. Playing it, it's a different ballgame.
Season premiere Wednesday, only CBS.
Baseball, it's a season premiere so awesome, you'll need a whole new way to celebrate. High 6! How I Met Your Mother.
That was pretty lame. Yeah, let's never do that again.
Then, the comedy that breaks all the rules is back. The season premiere of Rules of Engagement right after How I Met Your Mother, Monday, September 20th, only CBS.
Don't sell yourself short, little girl of mine. Come on. You shouldn't live for business. You've got it in you to change.
Oh, he's a doctor. He's a personal motivator.
We should worry more about the people we love, not about things and power and control. If you got that, you've got it made.
Speak for yourself, John. And don't call me old girl.
Would you like me to speak to Lily?
Oh, good heavens, no, please don't. Look, I appreciate, I do. I appreciate your interest, your time, and your pep talk, even though, you know, such as it was. Lily's lost cause. Okay. You really have to go now. Okay.
There's just one thing you got wrong, though.
Only? Only one. How refreshing.
I do know you. I've always known you. I would go so far as to say that nobody before or since we were together has known you better. I'm glad you're not sick anymore. I'm very, very glad.
So, this son of yours, Luke?
That's right.
He must be a pretty special kid himself to love my nephew, because I'll tell you, that Reid wasn't so easy to love.
Reid was very special, too.
You made a good couple. Should have seen them together. It's kind of like watching a chess match.
Definitely kept each other on their toes.
That's the only way to make the game worthwhile. So, okay, so what do I have to do to give you my permission?
Just need you to sign at the bottom.
You two team up pretty well yourselves.
Thank you.
And now maybe you people will leave me alone.
That's what you'd like?
You don't know much about chess, do you?
Oh, no, I'm sorry, I don't.
See this? This is the night my nephew was about to move at that last tournament just before he walked away.
You carry it around?
All the time. This piece has a little history to it. Back when Reid was, I don't know, 8 or 9, he made a stupid, boneheaded move with this night, cost him the game.
Doesn't sound so terrible.
Wasn't thinking. Made me madder than hell.
You still sound mad.
It's no excuse for not paying attention. So I took this knight and I pressed it into his sweaty little hand until he yelped with pain, and I told him, this is what it feels like to lose. It's sharp and it stings, and sometimes it leaves a mark that doesn't go away so fast.
What did Reid do?
He won the next 45 matches. Now, years later, long after he quit chess, I got this in the mail from him, along with a note that said, it said, I graduated from medical school. Checkmate.
Sounds just like Reid.
I've kept this in my pocket ever since to remind me what it feels like to fail. Here. You give that to your son.
Lucas had plenty of reminders in his life of how painful failure is.
It's not for that. It's to remind him of Reid, who I guess in the end, he didn't fail at all. Did he?
No, he didn't. Thank you.
For everything.
better move now.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. Not for anything.
Anything?
Look, it's okay. Really, all of it.
Do you have a plane to catch?
I'll get another one.
Come here, baby.
Chris.
I have a serious question for you, now that I have Reid's heart beating in my chest.
Yeah.
Will I just be eating junk food and acting like a horse's ass the way he did?
No. You're gonna get really, really old with me.
But, I don't know. Can we go dancing first? Because you did promise me, so...
We are gonna do more things than you ever dreamed possible. That is a promise, too.
I'm gonna hold you to it.
Good. You better.
Still ticking.
Good and strong. You know what I want to do?
Besides dancing and having kids and making me build swing sets for them.
I want to spend the rest of my life falling asleep to the sound of this beautiful beating heart.
I found out the hard way. All washes do not take care of feminine odor.
Introducing Vagisil Wash with Odor Block. It doesn't cover up odor. It keeps it from happening.
When you feel fresh, you feel confident.
New Vagisil Wash, the confident clean.
You make healthy choices every day. And you want to do the same for your laughable, lovable dog. That's why Purina Fit and Trim is specially formulated with high-quality protein, including delicious real chicken, to help him maintain lean muscle and a healthy weight, so he can make the most of every day. Long live your buddy. Long live your dog. Purina Fit and Trim.
To do well, kids need to eat well. And eating well means getting enough whole grain and calcium. General Mills Big G is the only leading line of kids cereals with at least 8 grams of whole grain and a good source of calcium. Help your kids get more of what they need with General Mills Kids cereals.
Want to get sleek but can't take the heat? You need Sleek and Shine from Garnier Fructis. Apricot micro oil system protects against heat. Hair is 10 times smoother, even in 97% humidity. Fructis Sleek and Shine with heat protection.
When I was 17, I was not good to my skin. Long summer days, not enough sleep. What I wouldn't do for a do-over.
Neutrogena Clinical Skincare. Exclusive Ion 2 complex combined with activating cream helps restore collagen-depleted skin. Neutrogena Clinical Skincare is clinically tested to undo the look of a year's worth of skin aging in just 4 weeks.
Do-overs do exist.
Clinical Skincare. Neutrogena, #1 dermatologist recommended brand.
It's a beautiful day inside when you use Lysol Neutra Air Fabric Mist. It kills 99.9% of bacteria on soft surfaces and eliminates odors at their source better than Febreze. So now a fresh home is the sign of a healthy home. For tips on a healthy home, visit Lysol.com/missionforhealth.
Think all toothpaste are the same? Watch this.
This shows your plaque germs?
Those are germs? Yep. Oh.
You want to see a Colgate Total now?
Yes. See? A lot less germs, and I brushed at 7 a.m. Big difference. Colgate Total fights germs for 12 hours.
Are you suffering from frequent heartburn? Try new Zagrod OTC. It's the first 24-hour treatment with 2 active ingredients. Prescription strength medicine plus a protective ingredient so it's effectively absorbed. For 24-hour relief, try dual ingredient Zagrod OTC.
I decide who dies, but mostly I decide who lives.
I'm going to find that little girl.
He's getting desperate.
Wait!
This guy's a pure psychopath.
We're gonna make a great team.
Surprised?
Yeah, is that what you wanted?
They're for you. Here.
Oh, well, thanks. I like daisies.
I know, I remembered.
Oh. You know, I didn't hear from you, so I thought that you just went back to Baltimore, got another cardiologist for Chris.
You know, I've been thinking I might stay around Oakdale for a while.
Really?
Yeah. Does that surprise you, too?
You're getting good at that. I know there's a lot of people who'll be thrilled.
I would really prefer to know how my daughter feels about that.
Well, then, come on in. I'll put these in water.
Thank you for coming. All of you.
Are you ready for this?
No, but, these are Reid's ashes. Most of them, anyway. The rest are at the hospital. They'll be a part of the new neuro wing itself. Reid, God, I can't believe this. Reid hated Memorial Hospital more than just about anything. But when he talked about that new wing, it was like his baby. He conceived it and he dedicated himself fully to it. And now he's going to be able to be there forever, supervising everything. And I think he'd like that. I think he'd demand it, actually. But the rest of him is going to be here at the pond with me. We're finally going to get that swim.
So it's official?
Yes, the board voted today, and the name on the new wing will be in honor of Reid Oliver.
Oh, that's wonderful. That was really Reid's brainchild, wasn't it?
Well, there's something else, too.
What do you mean?
Well, Luke has asked that Reid's ashes be placed near the cornerstone of the new wing, and I'm going to see that that happens.
And I'll help you. I'll be up and around by then. So.
Yes, you will. You'll be also getting ready to take over as chief of staff.
Hey, wait a minute. I haven't retired.
Oh, right.
Well, take your time, Dad. No rush. Slow study.
Yeah. Yeah, I've noticed that, but in the end, you usually get it right.
Well, what can I say? I've lived a charmed life.
Reid was lucky to have you as a friend.
We were both lucky. I miss him, Mom.
I know, baby. Are you ready to go?
Hurt yourself. Go in. Goodbye, Reid.
Next week on As the World Turns.
Please do me the honor of marrying me one more time.
I need a DNA test on this right away. What for? A paternity test.
I love you.
You could prevent gas with Beano. Or take your chances with one of these after you get it. That's just like sunblock before or sunburn cream later. Oh, somebody out there's saying, no, I get it. Beano and new Beano Meltaways.
Most people like to hear they've done a great job caring for their teeth. That's why there's a rinse like Crest Pro Health Complete. It's a more complete way to a better dental checkup, giving you a clean, healthy mouth. New Crest Pro Health Complete Rinse.
Hi, Mom. How was school today? Good. Thank you.
Phew. We make our cookies the way only Keebler Elves can, with a little something extra, so every bite can be uncommonly good.
Get flawless skin, even in harsh, unflattering light. Revlon Photo Ready Makeup. Revlon's Photo Ready formula bends and reflects light to help diffuse every flaw. Revlon Photo Ready Makeup. Find your perfect light.
This weekend, I'm heading to Kohl's Power Shopping Sale for 4 full days of powerfully low prices. I'll save 40 to 60% on Apartment 9 and save big on all jumping beans and fine jewelry. All at Kohl's Power Shopping Sale this Thursday through Sunday. Kohl's, expect great things. Fact. The medicine in children's Advil is the #1 pediatrician-recommended pain reliever for children. Plus, children's Advil brings fever down faster than children's Tylenol. Choose children's Advil. Relief you can trust.
Activia's better than ever! Hey, you guys, want to try Activia's great new taste? Today is your tasty lucky day.
Sure, why not?
Isn't this the yogurt that, helps regulate your digestive system?
Ooh, I think I'll pass.
Oh, no. Trust me, it is beyond tasty. Okay.
Wow. I can't believe it. I love it. This is really good.
New best tasting Activia ever. Taste it, love it, or it's free.
Activia.
Hold it. Beautiful.
Our pups know how to speak to us, and with a mouth-watering aroma and more real beef, only Pepperoni lets them know we're listening. Pepperoni, dogs just know.
There's one thing I'll eat any time of day. From dawn till sunset, I'll never walk away. Blueberry pancakes.
This quick, pancake lovers unite.
It's that time again.
I knew I should have drove.
This one or this one?
This isn't funny.
Oh, yes, it is.
Season premieres of NCIS and NCIS Los Angeles. CBS September 21st.
I spend 3 hours on my homework. Or at least that's what my mom thinks. With high-speed internet from AT&T, I get my homework